But we're not here to talk about my hometown. We're here to discuss D&D as we make progress on my Minecraft base. Additionally, if anyone is visiting from my friend's channel, I believe it was Scarlet Reaper or Lillian Reaper Beat Factory, or Scarlet Lillian Reaper Beat Factory? I don't know. I believe he goes by Lillian Reaper Beat Factory on YouTube. If you're here visiting from his channel, feel free to say hi, leave a comment, leave a like on the video. Helps me, helps the channel. I'll tell Lillian you said hi. He has a tendency to stream on Twitch. I'm trying to convince him to do more YouTube content because he can actually dual stream that if he manages to get it set up properly. However, I personally do not know how to set it up properly, and on top of that, I don't know anyone who does. I don't know any companies that do. From what I hear, all of the companies that do that kind of thing are actually not really doing that well at the moment. They seem to all have some form of connection issues. Lacking stability is not a good thing when your entire service revolves around a stable connection for live streamers. You know, their business plans could use some touch-ups. But the ability to upload the videos to YouTube is good, because if you upload it to YouTube, then you're able to not have it just get completely sent off into the void after 30 days or whatever it is that Twitch holds on to it for. I'm not very familiar with the specific duration that Twitch maintains the live stream content for, but I am aware that Twitch does have a tendency to just kind of, eventually get rid of the older content. Whereas YouTube, I still have content on my channel from 7 years ago. So YouTube's great for maintaining your older content. YouTube is excellent for that specific task. Yeah. My various viewers on YouTube are a bit more numerous than my viewers on Twitch, because YouTube allows me to get a lot more consistency. My viewers may not be regular, meaning they're not showing up every 28 days or every 10 days or something. A lot of my viewers are additionally not subscribed, by the way, which is a bit of an issue because only 1% of my viewers are subscribed. I get a lot of viewers, yes, but none of you guys are subscribed. Why aren't any of you subscribed, my lord? No? Do I need to get Jack Mist in here with his accent? Because he sounds like a po. It talks like this. Whenever I get into voice character for Jack Mist, it talks like this. It is quite silly because he's 3.5 feet tall and he has a very brightly colored beard while he talks like this. And because of all of that culminating together into a single person, it becomes quite a spectacle. And some of you might think, that's racist. It's like, no, that's Apu from Simpsons. You know, that's what he sounds like. You know, some of you might think that's racist, but nope, that's just Hindu. You know, that's a Hindu accent. They sound a little funny. Yes, I am aware of this. Now, if I ever manage to have my voice do a little bit of what I call vocal drift, that is where my voice does not maintain the tone that I am trying to maintain for my voice, what I do is I have a set of mnemonics that I utilize to get back into character really quick. For Jack Mist, the mnemonics is very simple, very direct. I said, thank you. Thank you for calling Schmeltech Tech Support. How may I help you today? It is a reference to Foamy the Squirrel. If you are familiar with Foamy the Squirrel, then you will fit in fine into my campaign, because that is the same type of voice that Apu has. And if you can listen to that all day, then you can listen to Jack Mist talking without busting up laughing. Well, possibly without busting up laughing. You might laugh a lot, but the shenanigans ensue because we make sure to do plenty of things right. But alas, we cannot do everything right. Sometimes we do things a little bit wrong, and sometimes we do things a little bit right. The problem occurs when the right things become the wrong things. Now I need to check and see where the light starts to fall off on this radius, because I need to find where I need to put the next line of torches. Do I need the next line of torches, or can I just keep going? I think I can just keep going. I think I'm good now. Let's see. Dig out a few more layers. See how it goes. But I'm pretty sure I'm good. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. I'm sitting here, I'm seeing the light radius not falling off on the in this area here. Let me see. What happens if I clean up these? Yeah, still looks good. Okay. Well, Did I even need these then? Probably not. I'll gather these torches, but I'll leave the line on my right here because the ones on the right are serving a decently vital purpose. Before I uncover the far side, these torches on the right are providing enough light that they are preventing spawning of bad guys. Okay, now we can sit here, get a nice meal in, and then we can go back to silk touching all of this material out of the wall. I want to actually, am I like 100% full on stone right now? Am I? Wonder how long it's been like that. I want to head this way. Here we are. Do. Deposit the ores. Then craft up the excess amounts of slime into one object here. I additionally want to craft a bunch of polished granite. Well over a full stack. And additionally, I want to craft a bunch of diorite into polished diorite. And the same for my andesite into polished andesite. Was there anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, deposit the slime. I'm going to need to reserve more space for slime soon. That is ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, that is ridiculous. Because we have an entire double chest of polished granite. We're running out of space for it. Okay, well, gravel goes there, and then dirt goes, where was dirt? Dirt was here, and then this slime gets slapped in the face because it was trying to attack me. I mean, it couldn't, but it wanted to. It really did. It really wanted to. Now I go through making sure that all of the stone is replenished, whilst additionally making sure to withdraw the Smooth stone. Darn it. There we go. Let's see. I believe, are we on 12 already? We are on 12. Now we're on 13. 13 barrels of stone. That is obscene. Let's reserve 3. Put the rest away. Now I can go over here and I will make use of but a single smooth stone to fix my pickaxe. Okay. Open it. Thank you. There we go. And away I go. Just like that. Just right back to work digging in the mines because I have a fully repaired Efficiency 5, Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, Mending Diamond Pickaxe. It's a lot to say in one sentence, and you know what? It's a really, really powerful pickaxe. It's not the best, but it is the best in the overworld. I would need to go to the nether and get some netherite to upgrade the pickaxe with if I wanted to upgrade it to netherite, which I'm pretty sure would actually be instamine for stone. At which point I'd just go through all of this material easy. You know, now that I say that, that is actually really tempting. Like, really tempting. I could go into the nether and just start, you know, digging around for netherite. I'd probably want to build the portal down here somewhere. I'd probably want to make it so that it's airlocked in a way. I don't want monsters just spawning in it and wandering out. I could build it down here. It'd probably spawn me on top of a lava lake if I did, though. Actually, it'd probably spawn me back at the portal that I made previously, now that I think about it. God, that portal was nuts. I still need to remake that thing, too. I'm gonna make it somewhere that isn't constantly loaded, though, because it was generating a lot of lag with all of the particles that it was generating. It was causing a lot of lag on the system that I'm on, which is my phone. You know, I don't want to have a laggy phone. That's just not cool. There you go. now I can very easily see all of the area around me, because I have gone through, cleared it out, carved it out, made sure that nothing was going to bother me while I'm digging. You know, no zombies, no nothing. Which cobblestone is there? Not much from the looks of it. Okay. There is plenty of room for more materials in my storage. I just need to figure out what I'm going to dedicate each storage silo to. Currently, I'm just excavating, but as I continue to dig, I will find that, I'm going to need different types of materials. I'll need, smooth stone, I'll need andesite, I'll need diorite, I'll need all of these different materials. And if I didn't prepare properly, then I will find that I don't have the proper materials. However, I did prepare properly, therefore not much of a problem, really. Because I can just very easily just carve out vast swaths of material and just kind of collect it all as I go, As long as the pickaxe is swinging at material, it is moving at maximum speed, basically. That is something that people have a tendency to forget when they're trying to decide how best to dig out an area. As long as the pickaxe is swinging, you are making progress at top speed. If the pickaxe stops swinging, then suddenly you have stopped making progress, obviously. Yeah. There are many different things to consider when constructing a character. Not many people actually have a tendency to take into consideration all of the different aspects of character creation. Most characters, for example, have grandparents. Most players have a tendency to not figure out what the deal is with their character's grandparents. And therefore, most players tend to have problems with their characters developing some form of backstory. But, if done properly, it is very easy to develop a backstory for your character. It is a matter mostly of the ability to just go through all of the different rollable tables and just keep repeating all of the rolls, find out, okay, what kind of background did your character have in life? What kind of jobs did they do? What kind of personality do they have? What kind of family did they have? Some people find it easier to map out the personality first. I know I personally find it easier, so that's kind of what I focus on, is what is the personality of the character. Not necessarily, how much of a family person are they or anything like that. I focus more on what would they do in this situation. If the situation is that the character is, in danger of their lives, are they the type to run away? Are they the type to stand and fight? I have to know this type of stuff if I'm going to play the character because the player couldn't make it. And if the player doesn't like how I play the character, well, then we need to focus, obviously, on some form of character development, because that's obviously the problem by that point. There is a lot of different vantage points to keep in mind when trying to figure out how to map out your character's lineage. Some people will have a lineage that is very vocal, very on point. Others might have a more subdued lineage where they have a more passive, more submissive type of rearing, I suppose would be the proper phrase. Oh, good job, slime. You're suffocating yourself because you fell through the floor. Good job, slime. Okay, now I take the minecart, put it on the track, hop in, and start Moving and grooving. Make sure I'm not hungry. I don't want to polish anything just yet. Instead, I want to make inventory space. And that requires depositing ores, crafting up any slime into slime blocks. Just keep things moving light. I did not yet actually smelt any of this down. Okay, well, I shall do that at another point in time. For now, I want to deposit my dirt, and then I want to deposit my cobblestone, which is actually needing to be put away. Cobblestone there, and then I want to deposit my gravel. Any gravel? Nope, no gravel. Okay. Stone. Where was stone? Was stone here? Yes, it was. And there. Now I want 2 stacks of stone on me because I want to replenish the stone in the furnace. And that will... it's down to 4 blocks of fuel remaining. A little bit concerning, but I've dealt with worse. Oh, I need to deposit that as well. And then we've got the andesite. And then we've got the diorite. Let me just open up the storage chest. Go ahead and sort the stack there. Now for the fun one. Granite. Granite, I'm actually full on. Which means I have a bit of an overflow. I know what I'm going to use to, use up all of the granite. It's going to be that back wall. On top of that, I'm going to have, a 3 wide of granite right here. There's a lot of materials that I will be using. Currently, I am just in dig mode, basically, where I am just harvesting vast quantities of resources in order to stockpile everything up for the upcoming task, My current task is just harvest, very basic, very straightforward, just harvest, I'm just going through and taking out vast sections of territory. No one around telling me I can't, right? That's the best part about Minecraft, is you're kind of expected to just start a base or wander, either one. Yeah. The massive chunk of cobblestone, which I am digging through, used to belong to a very large vein of silverfish in an earlier episode. That was not an ore deposit originally. That was silverfish. And I think there's another one where it was mostly just gravel. It used to be a bunch of gravel. And I just kind of carved it all out and filled it in with cobblestone. But yeah, this one specifically was silverfish. Let me make sure I didn't miss any materials, because I am kind of taking my time on this. There we go. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Oh, I never put that away. Oh my. Well, that's on me. Okay. Let me reserve all of these. Reserve all of these. Now I'm good. The problem is, I can't seem to freaking keep my camera straight. Trying to keep my camera straight and, like, not move it about, because I want the left and right sliding to be done manually. I don't want it to slide around on its own. Otherwise, it makes carving out the area ahead of me a little bit more difficult. As you can see, I am doing very well here. Okay. Now, I am getting decently close to finishing up this section. That's more like it. Yup. All kinds of different goodies in this lovely mound of materials that I'm digging out here. got some redstone. That's looking good. It's gonna come in handy, I know it. Because we're going to use so much redstone later on in the series. Like, you people don't even know. We are going to use so much redstone. Because I am a technical player, meaning I am very skilled with redstone componentry. I'm very good at it. I know my way around it decently well. I am familiar with, OR gates, NOT gates, AND gates, NOR gates, pulse extenders, all kinds of different things. All kinds of different redstone contraptions, various logic circuits. Because logic circuits aren't exactly all that confusing. As a matter of fact, that's actually kind of part of their name. They're logical. Meaning, if A and B, then C, or that would be an AND gate. Or you could do if A or B, then C. That would be a OR gate. Then there is if A or B, then C, but not if A and B. That is a NOR gate. There is very little confusion that can occur when dealing with logic circuits in their raw form, because logic circuits in their raw form are just logic. That's all a logic circuit is. Like, that's its entire essence. It's just straight logic. Now, I have noticed that I am not currently picking up any of this ore. I suspect my inventory is actually full. Therefore, I shall run all the way back to base. Really quick, deposit all of the ore, deposit all of the various materials which I possess. Oh, I am nowhere near full on materials. Never mind. I shall run all the way back over here and collect all of this ore and various other stones on the ground. I just filled up on these specific ores before I filled up on stone. Normally I fill up on stone first, which really goes to show just how much material is actually down here. There is so much material down here that stone is a minority. How's that for shocking? But yeah, I've been looking into a few different Minecraft mods for Bedrock Edition. The majority of them are saying, make sure you give me credit if you use my mod in a YouTube video. And it's like, well, I'm gonna be basically using a mod pack. I don't want to have to give credit every single time for every single mod, because then I might actually run out of description space, you know. And that's kind of awkward when you're on YouTube and you suddenly don't have any space for a description of your video, you know. What do you want me to do if I don't have enough space? You just gonna say no? Is that it? You know, you know, if my videos are popular because of your mod, then it's just going to make your mod more popular. I understand that plagiarism is a very bad thing, and I understand that the Minecraft community did have an issue with rampant plagiarism, but do I really not get to use your stuff because I don't have space in my description for your video, or for my video to have, you know, your content in it? Is that really what it's coming down to these days? That's kind of lame, to be honest. Like, really lame. Wow. I got a lot of diorite and andesite that time around. Jeez. Okay. Let's try that and that and that. See where that gets us. Okay, and then this one's on the overflow. So this one's actually all the way down here. And then I have these, which I shall temporarily turn that off because I want to have my I want to have my pickaxe get repaired, and that's going to require some experience. Therefore, there we go. And I grab that out, and then I deposit that, go over here, deposit these. Okay, now I get to go over here, see if, nope, looks like that's the only two. Wow, I am up to 42 full barrels of cobblestone with a 43rd barrel being filled. Where is stone? Stone 12? 13? 13. Okay. Oops. There we go. There. I have reserved 12 spaces for stone in my inventory. If that is not enough space for stone, I have bigger issues. Okay. Once I pick all of this up, I will then want to start digging up this floor. That'll be my next task, is digging up the floor, because I need to fill it all in with smooth stone. Which means I actually should have brought a bunch of smooth stone, but whatever. Now, as you can see, like, y equals 5, not very much bedrock at all. But once I get all of this excavated down to y equals 4, you will see so much more bedrock. There is bedrock everywhere. Bedrock for days. I mean, technically, it's all bedrock under here, but, you know, it is surprising just how much of this is just 1 deep. Now, I have not peeked beneath the bedrock or beneath the material here. Therefore, I cannot say with 100% certainty just how much bedrock is at bedrock at y equals 4, or no, y equals 3. I cannot say with certainty how much bedrock is at y equals 3, but I can say with certainty that there is a lot of material to excavate, and that guy is moving really fast. Come on, sword, thank you. Okay, these guys are just gonna keep spawning like this. That's kind of annoying. But it is a good source of experience, it's a good source of slime, it's a good source of, you know, of noise as well. Like, good lord, these things are so noisy. And it's a good way to figure out which ones are the mediums and which ones are the smalls, because the medium ones are much larger and they hop just a little bit slower. Okay, now that that's taken care of, distractions, I tell you, they're annoying. I mean, if I could, I'd just stream the Minecraft Bedrock Edition to YouTube, and then I would just like let YouTube handle it from there. Recording all of it and uploading it individually as individual hour-long episodes instead of like 5-hour live streams, which is kind of more or less what it actually is just 5-hour-long live streams, just kind of segmented into hour-long videos. That's why it's really underrated content, is because it's technically a live stream. Ooh, coal. As I continue to excavate all of this material, The slimes will slowly stop spawning because nothing spawns on Bedrock. The material, that is. Therefore, I don't really need torches or anything for some of this area because it is literally already spawn-proof just by virtue of everything is Bedrock. You know, if everything's made of Bedrock, how can anything spawn on it? Answer, it can't. But we are installing our own flooring afterwards, therefore we don't really need to worry about the fact that nothing can spawn on it, because we're going to make it so that it is eventually spawnable. But it is going to be a very blue-colored mess because well, I have a texture pack that tells me when a location is spawnable, and the way it tells me is by marking that area a blue color. The problem with this is that we're kind of removing all of the lights here.